Hello everyone, this is assignment 3 of Cellable Technologies. So the assignment is sentimental analysis of customer reviews. So in the Jupyter notebook I had done this project. So first importing the necessary libraries and necessary first importing necessary libraries and tools for data processing and visualization. Next we are reading the CSV file, which is review.csv, using df.head for getting the top 5 rows of the dataset, then df.info for getting the information about any null values or the data types of each column. Then for data dot null is sum, like it is for counting the number of missing values in each column of the data frame. Then for dropping the null value, so like it is for the df dot drop in is for dropping the null value, but we don't have a null value, so we are not dropping any null value. Now df is score dot value, so the dataset contains 5 classes like 1 2 3 4 5, where these are the reviews of the person, which is given from 1 to 5. So counting each score individually, so we have 5-star rating at 4017, 4 rating at 44, 1 570, 576, 3-star rating 478, and 2-star rating 348. So now plotting the graph of this score. So bar plot I had plotted. So 5-star rating bar plot this. So here we can see that the data is imbalanced for 5-star rating and but normal for the other star rating. So next, like what we had done is df dot score not equal to 3. So we are not taking the 3-star rating because it comes under the neutral category. So what we are doing is creating a new column where the score column has lambda function applying rating plus 1, like we have rating column which has having initially 0 value. So if the value is greater than 3, like for 4 and 5 we are giving plus 1, and for below 3 like 2 and 1 we are giving minus 1. So you can see like here we got the new column sentiment, this column which we had created here. So like 1 minus 1 we have data set inside it. Next we had created two data frames, like positive and negative data frames. So by filtering the original data frame we had these two new data frames, positive and negative data sentiments. Now we are installing the word cloud library, and here what we are doing here, yes, so like creating the set of stop words, we are creating the set of stop words. So like predefined stop words we have from the wordnet library and some custom stop words, and also we have some predefined stop words in the word cloud library. Next, this join statement is doing like it joins all the non-null text, like the values which are non-empty. From where it will join? It will join from the data frame into the single text. So like yeah, further we have like yes, this code block is like yeah, this code block is like generating the word cloud using a text and displayed it using matplotlib. So like the word cloud like which we have is visually represent the most frequent word in the text column. Like we have text column here, so we are representing the most frequent word used in form of word cloud. So we can see like taste is the most common used word in the text segment. So these are basically which reviews. These are for positive. So yes, we had labeled. So these are the for positive ones. And then similarly we have for negative reviews the most popular used word. Yeah. Then further what we are doing, creating a new data frame object, and inside that only two columns are there, summary and sentiment. So for summary we have one column, another is sentiment. The so this will be like a more precise data set, and then we are generating a random number for each row in the data frame, which will create like new data frame, train and test. Getting the new data frame, train and test. Here we will getting the random numbers. Okay, so on this random test, basically approximately 80% of the rows will go into train and the remaining will go into test. So like yes, you can see the 80% will go into the training part and the other will go into the test part. See. Now we are importing the count vector like from silent, which will convert the text into the matrix of token. So count vector will convert the text into matrix. Like we will have token and it will convert into matrix. And then initializing a counter vectorizer with a regular expression token pattern to recognize tokenized word. It is done by with this course. Then converting the summary matrix. Then we are converting the summary matrix data into the sparse matrix. So this we have here trained data set of summary. So here we are converting the summary column of the trained data frame into sparse matrix of the token count. And then here we are converting the test data frame into sparse matrix of token count. Further we are like importing the logistic regression class and initializing the logistic regression model like with the LR we are initializing it and then splitting the data into testing and training data set and finally putting the LR model on training and testing data set and making the prediction. And final importing the confusion matrix and classification report. We are calculating the confusion matrix to evaluate the performance of the model and at last printing the like precision recall F1 score for both positive and negative sentiments. So similarly we had trained our SVC model also like support vector machine model and getting the array. So here if we see like we are getting the array of this. So basically it is the confusion matrix for performance of the prediction of the test data set. And we can see precision recall F1 score here. So yeah, that's about the whole data set and the project overview.